Hey everybody, welcome to Country Girls. Today I've got a rather large Dollar Tree haul for you today. We are having our annual Halloween bingo this weekend. I don't know if I had mentioned it in previous videos before, but every year my family gets together and we play a Halloween bingo, or ghost is, we use, instead of using the word bingo, we use the word ghost. My sister made a cute little game several years ago and we've just continued on playing this every year. So we all get together and everybody's supposed to bring some Dollar Tree prizes, and that's what we use for all the winners of bingo. And of course nobody goes home empty-handed. We all end up getting a few items each. But anyway, so I went to the Dollar Tree, and of course I probably went a little bit crazy and bought more items than I really needed to bring for this Dollar Tree, for this bingo game. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to go over the items that I picked up to take to the bingo game, and then I'll show you any extra items that I picked up aside from that. But I'm going to start with these nice little coffee mugs. I guess that's what these little thermos type things. I had bought me one last year, and it was the one that had the little hot chocolate or coffee mugs on it, and they've got that same print out again this year. I'm trying to think of, I've actually got something that's got it on it, but I don't want to show that right this minute. Anyway, you'll see what I'm talking about later. But I had bought me one last year, and I really liked it, and it's made very well. And so my girls had one from Starbucks, and the ones from Starbucks had, the top had got messed up or something, so they didn't have a lid for it. So I thought I'll get them one, at the Dollar Tree this year. That way everybody in the family is going to have one. We are actually going to the mountains tomorrow. Hopefully the weather will be pretty. It's been rainy here all day. But one of the things I take when we go to the mountains is I always take a thermos of coffee, and then one of for hot chocolate or hot chocolate. So this is what we're going to carry with us to the mountains tomorrow. Anyway, this is a new print that they got out, and I just thought this was super, super cute. I really love this. It's like a little ski resort, and you've got the little snowmen and Santa on skis. And I just think it is absolutely adorable. But, this is a little rubber thing as a gripper, and then this just top screws on and off. And, it's made really good. As far as I can tell, this isn't one, I know they have some of the other ones where the centerpiece pops out. I don't think this one does. I would not recommend putting these in the dishwasher. Yeah, it says hand wash only, not microwave or dishwasher safe. I wouldn't, even if it didn't say, I still wouldn't put them in there. Just because, one, it may take off, the nice little print on the outside, but you just don't want to get it messed up. So anyway, it's got a little rubber ring around in here to keep things nice and tight. So I did pick up one of these. This one, I don't know whose this is going to be. We'll just let them they'll have to choose. But this is another design that I thought was really pretty. But these, just looks like different, like little snowflakes or stars or, whatever you want to call those. But it's got the traditional red and green. And even though this is the Christmas color, you can use this, all winter long. And then the other one that I picked up was this one here. This has more of a vintage type feel to it. Let's see, it's got the little reindeer on there, the little train. I think this is going to end up being my husband's probably, even though he could care less which one he gets, just because he likes trains and stuff like that. But anyway, so this is one that I had picked up for him, and so the Madeline, Caitlin, and then of course my husband, and then I've got mine already. But the I did buy two like this, and one of these I was going to put into the bingo game. So this is going to be one of the bingo prizes. And then one of the other bingo prizes that I got, because we do have some little small children that also participate in this, is this little mug here, or little cup here. And I just think the scenery or the little design on this is so cute, with the little penguins and the little polar bear ice skating in the snow. And this one actually has like a flip top straw, so you can flip this up and then they can drink out of that. Not that they'll probably be playing the game, they're too little for that, but everybody wants to have something, so they'll have a little prize too. So I did get one of these. So and I don't think the center of that one comes out either. Yeah, it don't come apart either. So just don't, this is hand wash as well if you get one of these. Okay, one of the next prizes I got was also for a kid, and this is probably more for my nephew Eli, and he probably will play. He's like 4 years old, so he can get the gist of playing bingo. I just thought this was cute because it's one of those things that you push the car in and you could push this little button in the car and shoot across the floor, and he'll have fun playing with that. So I did pick that up for him. And this little car come in different colors. I think they had black and blue as well. I picked up a pair of these men's socks. Now, I had bought some socks like this in a different color for Madeline and Caitlin. It was more of a orange fall color, and then also a blue. But I just got the standard brown because I thought, you know, this would be something that, you know, the men would rather have. And these are great socks. They're very thick, and you know, if y'all see them out there, you really need to pick these up because they're really good socks. And let's see what else I picked up. I did pick up some of these cotton rounds to throw into the bingo prize because, you know, we like to have useful items to choose from too. Not everybody gets into the same things. I also know that there's probably going to be a lot of snack foods and stuff like that because, you know, there's going to be a variety of different people and different ages playing, and so that way we kind of feel like that everybody gets something. And if there's nothing out there that anybody wants, at least they can pick up something that can come in handy and be useful for them. So I did get those. Something else I also picked up to throw in there. Of course, I might have to do a count to see how many I've got in my my little bag that I keep these in. I may just end up keeping these because I love these clips, and I've mentioned this one time before. These are the best clips for chips, for frozen bags, like if you have like frozen French fries or anything like that, and you know, whenever we open them, we don't use the whole bag. I always twist the top, and I'll put one of these on it and put it in the freezer. And these things will hold up very well in the freezer. It's kind of like a rubbery type coating on these. So they're just really good multi-purpose clips. So I'm probably going to stick that into the pile as well. Something else I picked up for kids is this glow ball. And this one, I guess, is just yellow. And I just figured as far as like the little babies or the littler kids, they would just have fun. Of course, this won't last forever because it's a glow stick inside. Will eventually die out. But I thought for $1, you know, these little kids would probably have fun, you know, picking this up and playing with it, bouncing it around. I picked up these Pro Marks pens, and I don't know if I have ever talked about these before, but I absolutely love these pens. They're beautiful. They write really good. They're very smooth. All the pen colors are the colors of the actual pen. So, you know, the ink inside of it is, you get the red, you get the orange, the green, the blue, the purple, and then the pink. And they last a long time, and they just, like I said, they're just really smooth writing pens, and they're very beautiful in color. So I really like these. I use these all the time, especially when I'm doing my little to-do list and things like that. So I did pick those up to put into the bingo prize stack as well. And just so y'all know, I think the typical rule of thumb is everybody should bring 2 prizes per person in your family. At least that's what I told everybody. And I probably end up having more than that because I got 4, so technically I should have only brought 8 prizes. But anyway, maybe somebody will forget their prizes and it'll make up for it. I also picked up this Scent Swirls Renews It. I picked up one of these in a few Dollar Tree hauls ago and put it for my work and for their bathroom. I don't really notice that it lets off a really big scent. We still have the spray that we used in our bathroom at work, and maybe I just got used to it or just didn't notice it because it was so subtle. I don't know. I guess this would probably be okay just to keep your room or wherever you're putting it, you know, just fresh smelling. But as far as like eliminating odors, you probably would still need something a little bit stronger. But I just thought that this is the Winter Apple, Cinnamon, and Spice Cranberry. So I just thought, you know, if it's going to be a subtle scent, that might be a nice little fall scent to have in your home. Haven't decided yet whether I'm going to put this into the bingo prizes, or I may just leave this or keep this and use this in one of my bathrooms at home. I'm not really sure. Also, I picked up another one of these scarves. I guess they're like infinity scarves, because I figure maybe one of the teenagers or younger people might want to pick this up and, you know, have it to use. Especially this is a popular print and color, and it is getting colder, so I got one of those. And then I'm trying to think, I think that may be all for my Dollar Tree bingo prizes. I think it is. Okay, so now I'm just going to go on to show you what I bought for me. I think there is one item under here that I am going to put in the bingo game, but I'll just show you that when I get to it because I've got other ones just like it. So one of the things that I spotted, I would always like to check out their cards when I go to the Dollar Tree just because they just have really beautiful cards, especially here lately. And I was looking over the Thanksgiving cards. Their Thanksgiving cards are really, really pretty. But one of the things I spotted was they have cards for Veterans Day. And maybe I've just been oblivious to it and haven't paid attention, but I have not ever seen any cards for Veterans Day. Especially at the Dollar Tree. First time I looked at them, I thought they were like 4th of July type cards, and then I was like, wait a minute, they don't make sense having them out this time. So anyway, they had maybe 3 or 4 different designs in this store that I was at, and so I did decide to pick one up for my father, and I may go back and pick up a couple more. I don't really know, to give some other people that I know that are veterans, but this one here is really pretty. I got it for my dad because my dad is just such a patriot, and he loves his country so much. And, I think one of the symbols that he really loves about, that represents the United States is the eagle. And so this card had the eagle on it. And I just thought that was really pretty. And it says honor, courage, integrity, and perseverance. And, when you hear those words, you do think of the eagle. It's just such a strong bird. And then inside it says, celebrating all that you are, commending you for all that you have done. Happy Veterans Day. And there's lots of things that we do for our veterans, especially where I live. I know that like a lot of the restaurants and stuff, if the veterans have their cards with them, that they'll give them a free meal. I mean, there's so many restaurants that participate in this. It is absolutely unreal. But I think on a personal level, even though the restaurants say things or give people the free meals and things like that, and they do put things maybe on TV and the news and advertisement, people in general one-on-one don't necessarily always go up and tell a veteran thank you. So I just thought this would be something nice to do. If you know somebody that's a veteran in your family or friends or anything like that, check out your Dollar Tree and see if they got any of these cards there. It'd be nice for you to give them, just to let them know that you appreciate them and thank them for their service. So I was really surprised to see this. Okay, one thing I did find I was happy about, I found me some purple lipstick. If anybody watched my Medusa costume video, I had mentioned that I couldn't find any purple lipstick, so I had to use the eyeshadow and just kind of pat it, and it really ended up drying out my lipstick. So I did not really like that at all, and I am very glad that I bought this purple lipstick. I'm going to open it up because I hadn't really got a good close-up look at it, but it was called Twilight. And this is like a really dark purple, so I don't know how it's going to go on. It has some shimmer to it as well, and I'm not going to really put it on tonight because I'll have nothing to wipe my lips off with, and I don't want to do the rest of my Dollar Tree all purple lips. But anyway, this was by LA Colors, and it was on the end of the aisle. There was a little stand that they had set up, I think for like Halloween type makeup. It was more the dark colors, had dark nail polishes, dark lipsticks, things like that. Different fingernails that may have been black or burgundy, like the fake fingernails and stuff. So this was actually mixed in with that. So if you have one of them sections and you're looking for any kind of dark colors, they had black lipstick and green lipstick as well. You can probably find it at the Dollar Tree. So I was happy to pick that up. They had some really cute stickers, but I'm trying to scale back on my stickers because I have so many of them that I've actually got 3 crates full of stickers over there in the corner. And I have not yet started back on my scrapbooking, which I said I was going to do, but I think the month of October is just so busy for me because it's my favorite time of the year, and I'm trying to get cleaning done and do all these things that I want to do. And so I have not really got the chance to sit down and work on my scrapbook, but I did pick up one set of stickers because I have walked by these stickers multiple times and never picked them up. And I thought, you know what? I look at them every time and want them, so I'm just going to get them this time. And that's these cute little cupcake stickers. These are 3D. They look like they're on some kind of little foam pop-up type things, and I'm thinking they're like a little cardboard. But they've got the glitter on them, and I just think they are just really cute. I can use those for birthday pages or just, little added embellishments to other things if you're doing something, anything dealing with little girls or sweet treats or, parties and things like that. So I did pick up those. and I'm happy I got them. And so that's the only thing I picked up as far as the stickers. Now, I picked up some of these Brillo pads. I'm not a big sponge person, just because I feel like that these things harbor germs after a while. They're good to use. You know, I use sponges mainly if I'm going to like scrub out a sink or a tub or something like that. Definitely not something that I'm going to eat with. I know there's a lot of people that do use sponges to wash their dishes and wipe off their countertops and things like that, and that's fine. I've heard people say they pop these things in the microwave to eliminate or try and kill some of the germs on them also, but I'm just one of these people, I just don't care to do that. I had picked these up to take to work, mainly so that we could like clean out our sink, because sometimes when people are using the sink and stuff splatters up and gets dried on the sides of the sink. But I've noticed that other people have been using them to actually wash their cups and stuff with. So they will use this thing until it is nothing left of it. And I think somebody finally realized the other day that it had it and threw it in the trash. So I picked these up to take to work. And so I've got 2 here. I'm going to put one out, and when I feel like that it has had its day or it just isn't sanitary to use anymore, I'm going to chunk it and replace it with another one, because you get 2 for $1. And they do have other sponges that you can get where you can get like 5 or 6 in a pack. But since I do realize that people like to wash out their dishes with them, this side of this particular sponge is really soft. And then you got your abrasive side on this side. So that way, if people want to turn it over and use the soft side to wipe or wash their dishes or whatever, they have that option. I think some of the other ones, it just would have been a lot harder to wash the dishes with. So I just picked up this. It was the one I had before, and everybody seemed to like it, so that's what I got. And that was a long story about sponges. I apologize. Okay, now, I had mentioned I had picked up some of these little pineapple drawstring bags. I did get another one, and I'm going to use it for another gift that I'm planning on doing. But I had already decided 2 of the items that I am going to put in here for the girls' Christmas gifts this year. And so I saw these cute little headbands, or head wraps is what they call them. They have a variety of different ones, and I think I got one of each design. No, I didn't. I did not get the unicorn design. And I think I mainly didn't just because I plan on giving these to like young women, and I just felt like that the unicorn probably wouldn't be something that they would care for. But it is really cute. And I think what makes these head wraps really cute, or that I really like, one, I really like the way they feel. They're nice and stretchy. So I picked these up because I felt like that this would be something neat that they could use to hold back their hair where they wash their face. And I am going to put this into this little bag, and I'm also going to include the Bolero face wipes. I have not yet found them at my Dollar Trees, but I'm pretty sure that we're going to get them. They just haven't stocked the shelves yet, or I haven't been to the Dollar Tree that has them. But I've seen a lot of people hauling the new ones that they have out. It's the cranberry, I think, and orange or something like that scent for the holidays. And so I am going to stock up on those, and I'm going to put one of those in this bag along with this little head wrap. And then I'll probably put a couple more items in there as well, to finish off the gift. But just to show you the different ones that I bought, this one, of course, is pineapples, and it's just kind of got your pastel-like colors, really pretty. And then this one is the mermaid head wrap, and I am going to keep one of these too, just let you know. But I just thought that was real pretty. You can see the mermaid and the print on that, little bubbles and stuff. It looks like she's under the sea. And the next one that I picked up was the flamingo. That's kind of got like a lavender look to it, the background. I got 2 of that. I got 2 of each of these. And then I only got 1 of these. I like this one, but I don't know that it would be very popular because it's just a really bright color. But it's pineapples as well. It's just a different, take on them. So anyway, those are the ones that I picked up to stick in these little pineapple bags. And like I said, once I get the Bolero face wipes, I'm going to put those in there. And I'm probably going to buy a couple extra for us, because I've noticed at my Dollar Trees for at least the last 2 or 3 months, we have not had any of those face wipes. And so I have actually, I've got one that the pack is almost out. The only reason why I had that one is just because I had an extra one that I had put in our big bathroom. We have this basket next to the tub. It's got all kinds of tub type, bath bombs and stuff like that in there. And I remembered that I stuck one down in there. But, we haven't had any. So I'm going to stock up on them when they have some of these moments, these dry spells where they're not putting them out. I'll have some stashed away in the closet that I can use. All right. So now I'm going to get to the Christmas things. And I think... Oh, let me show you one more thing before I get into that. These little magnets here, they have a bunch of these new little magnets out. This is just one of them. I did take pictures of all the other ones, and it is on my Instagram if y'all want to go out there and check that out. And also, they have got the last one that I did yesterday or the day before. I put out quite a lot of pictures of new stuff that I've seen at the Dollar Tree. So if you want to know some of the new things that they've got out that I don't haul or haven't shown you, definitely check that out, because I try and take pictures of all the good stuff that I see that I don't always necessarily get. But I really like these little magnets because the whole back of this thing is covered in a magnet and they hold really well. There's nothing worse for me than getting a magnet, putting it on your refrigerator and have it slide down or not hold what you want it to hold. But I thought this was really cute. No problema. The little llamas are real popular this year. They just have a whole bunch of different little cute sayings out. So those are hanging on like little strips. I think some of them were hanging like in the picture aisle at our store, and then they had other ones that was next to the registers. Okay, now for the Christmas items. I'm not probably going to buy a whole lot of Christmas bags this year just because I have so many. And I noticed that last year when I was packing up my stuff that I did not use a lot of bags last year. I think I must have just wrapped a lot of gifts. And I have so many bags that I really need to start using because there's just don't make any sense just for me to collect bags just to have them sit in a box. But I could not resist getting this bag. So I just think it's really cute, and I'll tell you why in a minute. I think that this just gets to me. But 'tis the season. This is just a cute little whimsical bag. But the thing that pulled me in was this little Volkswagen van. My father owned a Volkswagen van one time years ago. And it was not red. It was actually a orangish yellow. Looks like the color of cheese, like sliced cheese or cheddar cheese or something like that. And we used to call it the Velveeta cheese van, or the Velveeta cheese wagon is what I always called it. And he had that little van for several years, and we really enjoy riding around in it. And it's just, every time I see one, I think of him. I always think of that little van that he had. But I just think this was just such a cute little picture, and I don't know. I like the little red truck that they've got out. And I don't know if it just started it last year or it had started the year before last. I cannot remember. But I think this year they're really exploding with it because they realized how popular it was. But it is nice for a change to see something else. And so whenever I see any other little vehicles, like I think last year they had some cute little bags that had snowmen on, like little scooters and things like that. And they've actually got a bag out at the Dollar Tree that I saw on the Dollar Tree website that has, instead of the truck in the snow, it's got a tractor. And so it's just nice to see other things. And, this just caught my eye. I thought it was really cute, so I did pick that up. And it's got on there Santa's van instead of his sleigh. He's driving his little reindeer around. Okay, so now I'm going to get to the things. These are signs that I saw at the Dollar Tree last night. And I know they've got a ton of different ones out, and these are the only ones they had at this Dollar Tree, so I know that there's more to come. And I'm just going to have to be choosy on which ones I pick up because you got so many places to hang these things in your house. But anyway, the first one that I picked up, this just says, "Let It Snow." I thought this was really cute. The last couple of years after Christmas, once I took down my tree and everything, I did kind of leave some of the snowmen and things like that sitting around, and I decorated for winter. I have quite a lot of snowmen, and so I did make a little display on my buffet with some snowmen, and I think I may have hung a few snowflakes on my mirror near my mantle and things like that. So I just thought this would be a cute little addition to that once I take down my Christmas stuff just through the month of January to leave this up for the snow. And I picked up another one for my mother because I know that she would like this and she would think about her and my dad. The little snowmen hugging each other. So I got her one of those as well as myself. This was the one I was talking about that had the little coffee mugs on it. When I said that I had me a cup like this, it has these mugs on it from last year. And I don't remember if they had one of these with the cups this year. Maybe they did and I just didn't get it because I knew I already had one. I can't remember. But anyway, I love this little picture here, and I thought this would be really cute set next to my Keurig coffee maker. Last year I bought a tin, one of the bigger tins that had this on it, and inside of it, every year at Christmas in the seasonal aisle, Walmart sells the, I want to say it's Swiss Miss, but it may be another brand that puts out the hot chocolate. I can't really remember if there's another one or not, but anyway, it's like 5 or 6 boxes, and in each box you get 4 or 5 packs of hot chocolate, and you'll have a milk chocolate, a dark chocolate, a mint chocolate, French vanilla, and caramel. And so in each little box, individual box is like a different color, and it has a cute little whimsical, you know, like Santa Claus or a reindeer or something like that on it. But it comes in like this clear sleeve, and it's like $8, I think, for all of that. But I love it because it's the only time of the year that I can find the flavored hot chocolates. And so what I did last year, I had actually bought a few of these tins, and I put a couple packs of each flavor in, you know, those tins, and then sprinkled some Hershey's Gold Nuggets on them, and gave those away as part of gifts, you know, to people to use. And I also kept one for myself, and so that's what we put our little specialty hot chocolates in. And so last year when we want hot chocolate, we would just pull that little tin out, get our little, I had a little basket that had syrups and sprinkles, and you know, we keep whipped cream in the refrigerator, and so we just make it up like we would almost like a sundae or something, and make our hot chocolate with it. But anyway, so that's why I really like this, and I like this print, and you know, I just think it's really cute, especially if, you know, you want to do something like that as a simple little gift to give somebody. So I'm gonna put this up near my coffee maker, and this does have glitter. This whole background here, I don't know if you can tell, but the whole background is got glitter on it. And I was trying to see if anything else did. The actual image itself don't, so it is just the background here. But it's just a, you know, little rectangular type sign. Okay, and then the last picture or sign that I picked up was this one here. It says Season's Greetings. I really like this. It was very vintage to me, and I don't know, simple. So not really sure, like, you know, usual. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet because I don't never know until I start putting it in my decoration. I just really like this. I just think it's really pretty, and you know, it's got the little cardinal here, this cute little bird. I like the little snowman, the face that he's got. You know, it's just really pretty. So I picked this one up for me, and I did pick up a second one to put into the family bingo. So there's gonna be lots of nice prizes. Hopefully somebody will like them other than myself. So Halloween is coming up next week, and I'm gonna try and focus on the season that's here right now. Even though I did pick up some Christmas items, I'm really gonna try hard not to get into that too much until after Halloween is over with. But like I said, we're going to the mountains tomorrow. I may do some vlogging on that. I'm gonna have the family Halloween bingo on Sunday, and I got a few other videos in mind that I'm going to do as well for next week. So I hope y'all all have a great weekend, and I hope y'all have a great Halloween. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.